first of all, thank you to Rob, Steve, Carol, and everyone with ALS TDI. You truly are amazing in what you're doing and what you have done and what I know you will continue to do. I apologize if my voice shakes. I'm not used to my room quite this big. I was diagnosed in February 2012. It's a horrible disease that probably everyone in here in one way, shape, or form is all too familiar with. My story is on my website at alifestoryfoundation.org. I'm not here to talk about my story. Today, I'm here to talk about my mom, Julie. She is tough. She is so tough. I thought she was tough, and then I had the chicken tonight. That was tough. She is a remarkably funny woman, and I adore her sense of humor because it, I think, is so applicable to understanding your surroundings and knowing your audience. I have seen her in a bar full of truck drivers that she used to manage and rubbing elbows and champagne cocktails at Kentucky jury parties. And she seems to always have an anecdote or a story or one line that is perfect for that audience. Talking about Stephen Hayward and his, how angry he was at times where his comedic timing was off. It is one of my biggest frustrations. I'm so hilarious. Don't get me wrong. It's just hard right now. My mom, Julie, is, as I mentioned, tough and tenacious, as I think all moms are. There's unbelievable skill set that somehow comes with being a mom. I remember about a year ago, we just had a bad couple of ups, and not all bad, all ALS related. But it just seems like every time we turned around as a family, there was another obstacle. And I remember her saying, man, we have had a great run for the last 30 some odd years, and we just keep stepping in shit as of late. And I have to think she was right. However, in those 30 years, there was her own battle with colon cancer, my dad with prostate cancer, corporate moves, a million other things that didn't even pop up on her radar. Those were nothing, as all moms somehow seem to do. Look past what are insurmountable problems to us kids, but moms just get it done. Having ALS takes a lot of preparation and travel, and sometimes just going out to eat. And I was talking with Andrew Frady, who's Pete's brother, about this yesterday, and I have friends and family and that help me out. I've got a great support system. But I know if I want a job done well and right, or someone to of my mom's sense of humor and that tenacious and professional experience she had as one of the top ranked officers, or female officers at Fortune 100 company, I decided I would let her be my CFO. She can't balance her own checkbook. However, she is amazing when it comes to corporate finances. She took on a personal vendetta against the IRS to make sure we got our 501c3 done and done and done quickly. It was a nightmare for her, but like everything else I mentioned earlier, moms have this unbelievable ability just to get the job done. It is a dentist job. We celebrate one day a year. It's the busiest day in the restaurant industry, Mother's Day. So Mom, I say thank you. I love you. But the other 364 days, please welcome Julie Swan, my mom.
No pressure here.
Now wearing a tie, we live in Florida. Wearing shoes is considered formal.
Great socks. Yeah, we'll talk about the socks. So thank you. Obviously, amazing.
We have a technical difficulty. Kevin's speech blew out the sound.
You're welcome.
I already gave the feedback, but it wasn't so good.
Damn.
Are we?
We're live.
Step away from the mic. Yikes. Kevin didn't share what he was going to say tonight, but I didn't share with him what I was going to say tonight either. So I think we're on even ground. So Kevin was diagnosed in February 2012, the worst day of my life, and many of you can identify with that. So we had gone through a series of different appointments and a lot of different things, but we were at Northwestern in Chicago and had been there for about 4 to 5 hours, and the doctor finally came into us after actually everybody had seen Kevin and started rambling, and he was very nice and conversational, but never said the word ALS. Nobody said the word ALS the whole day we were at Northwestern. We were at the ALS clinic, which I found ironic. So as he kept talking, I finally said, "So do you think it's ALS?" And he looked at me, kind of shocked, and he said, "Yeah, of course, that's why we're here." So personally, I wanted to kick him in the throat. However, Kevin, much more graceful than myself, literally jumped off the examining table and said, "Okay, it's got a name. I know what we're dealing with, and I finally have been into it, and we're going to do something." And literally within 6 weeks, Kevin had a team organized, he had a group of volunteers, he had a company. So Kevin, and I think would say this for himself, feels like he was put on this earth to do something important. And I think he's doing it. He founded, he's the CEO and founder of the Life Story Foundation. And it's about people living with ALS, not dying from ALS. So there are there are great stories. I mean, so we looked for the silver lining, and actually dealing with this pile of shit we've been dealt, pardon my French, and there are a lot. The people in this room are silver lining, the people who we have become friends with, the people who have dealt with this insidious disease before us. We would have never known them. We would have never met them. We would have never met you. We would have never met ALS, TDI. So Kevin's mission, and he's been a little humble, which isn't actually his spirit. Truth be known, look at his socks. Is to make a difference. There is a young face of ALS. There's Pete. There's Kevin. This disease can happen to anybody. Kevin played sports. Pete played sports. He had concussions. We can go on and on. But the fact of the matter is, in my world, my life changed. I retired a little earlier than I had anticipated. But actually, that's a silver lining. I get to see my firstborn more than I had anticipated. The downside is he really doesn't want me to zip up his pants. However, it has brought our family closer together. Kevin has a younger brother, 9 years younger. I had a child every decade, in case you're counting. Who actually decided not to pursue a career abroad because he speaks Arabic, go figure. I decided to come back to Florida and be closer to the family. Kevin's dad and myself have become closer. Kevin has made me kinder, more patient, more thoughtful, and that would not have happened. So is that the silver lining? I'm not sure. You know, nobody maybe should have to deal with that silver lining. But Kevin is determined to bring something to the world. This can happen to any of us, to anybody in the room. He was 30 years old when he was diagnosed. He was healthy, he was vibrant, he had an amazing career. And he has an amazing career now. He's CEO and founder of the Life Story Foundation. I happen to be one of his employees. We'll talk about that offline. But the fact of the matter is, he is who he is. He is amazing. He is thoughtful. He is kind. And he is out to deal with this disease and make a difference in the landscape. And I think he's going to do it. So I'm not going to curl up in a ball in a little ball. There are days when I actually don't want to get out of bed. But he does every single day. He works 50 hours a week. He is at it all day, every day. And if he can do it, then who the hell am I not to be able to do it? So I introduce Kevin Swan, CEO of the Life Story Foundation, and I'm proud to be an employee of that foundation. So thank you so much for everything.